Vision Academy. This is a ninth session in the series of lectures on motivation and leadership theories and the concept. So this is organizational behavior subject for BCom students of 6th semester in Mysuru University. So in this lecture I am gonna explain about situational theories of leadership. Situational theories of leadership, in that meaning of situational theories and styles of situation theories, and in that one of the theory I am going to explain here, that is path goal theory. We have many situational theories as such. Out of that I am going to explain in this lecture, that is path goal theory. So in the last session we talked about managerial grid, which is also a leadership grid, where very importantly these are two dimensions, that is concern for people and concern for production. So based on that we had seen 5 types of leadership styles: team, task, middle of the road, impoverished. So like that 5 types of leadership styles we saw in the last lecture. So the learning objectives of this lecture is students must understand how to apply situational theories, the basics of situation theory, and in that too how to apply path goal theory in the organization. To any such leadership, how to apply path goal theory in an organization. The learning objectives, that was a learning objectives, and session outcome is students must understand different aspects of situational theories and different aspects of path goal theory also. So let us begin with the situation theory. So the name itself telling, we have situation. For each and every situation the leadership will be dynamic in each and every situation. The leadership is not at all equally treated in all the situations. So this is a most widely applied and most actually applied types of leadership theories, that is a situational theory of leadership. So this theory advocates that leadership is strongly affected by situation. Very importantly here, situation matters a lot than behavior, personality, or whatever the experience, whatever the things obtained by the leader. It does not matter here, but the thing is situation is affected most in case of situational leadership. So from that situation only leaders will emerge, and in which he works. So the basic assumption of this theory is there exists an interaction between group and its leader. So very importantly, people tend to follow the person known as leader. They follow the leader. What kind of leader they follow? Who is capable of fulfilling their aspiration? That is very important. The person who is capable of filling their aspiration, the people will follow. So in case of situational theory, there is an interaction between group and the leader, and the people will tend to follow the person who fulfill their aspiration. So why I am telling this is, since the people are following the leader is a means of achieving the goals of the group. So if some task must be fulfilled of a group, means they have to follow the leader. That's very important, because leader is a means of achieving goals to the group in case of situational theory. Why it is so means, the leader recognize the needs of the situation. Say for example, the situation demands for enthusiasm, entertainment as such. Then leader has to allow the follower to have a entertainment. So which means the leader acted according to demand of the situation, and then he acts accordingly. So this is what situational leadership tells. And here see, in the situational approach, the focus of leadership is an observed behavior. Observed behavior means in the sense the demand of the situation, whatever the leader observed in the situation, that is a matter which is a main focus, and not on any hypothetical inborn or acquired ability or potential for leadership or anything as such. So whatever the situation demand, whatever the things is required in the case of any situation which will be observed, So based on that observation, leader will emerge. So one more thing I am clearing you. In other words, the emphasis is on the behavior of the leader and their follower based on the type of situation. So one more thing, the person becomes a leader not only because of his personal attributes, but also because of various situational factors and interaction between the leader and group members. Finally, situational leadership, it is a observed one, not the inbuilt, not on any hypothetical personality. So here situation matter, situation make a help to emerge leaders. So the basic assumption of this situation theory is that leadership changes from situation to situation. I told you many times, in case of autocratic leadership is demanded, we have to be autocratic. In case of participative, we have to be participative type of leadership. So situation changes from leadership changes from situation to situation. So which means the leader must be a successful means he must adopt his style and approach to diverse circumstances. So diverse according to dynamic circumstances, he has to observe and then act accordingly. Then only he will be a successful leader. Example, some employees function better under leader who is more autocratic and directive. So some employees are not as such. And for others, successful will be more likely if the leader can step back and trust his team. So in the former case, autocratic leadership is applied. In the latter case, the democratic leadership is applicable. So this is what situational theories of leadership. This is a basic for situation theories of leadership. Here we have some of the styles in situational theories of leadership. One is directive, second one is coaching, third one is supporting, and fourth one is delegating. So what is that? How to use this directing, coaching, supporting, delegating? Here we have specification for each style. In case of directing, they required high directive and low supportive. How it works then? The leader defines role. So means he has to define roles and tells people what tasks to do and how, when, where to do them. It emphasizes on directive behavior, and once he has given direction, he has to support. Low support is required. Once he has defined roles and everything, what to do, when to do, how to do, everything he has guided, everything he has given direction, then support is less required. So in case of directing, high directive is required and low supportive is required. In case of the coaching type of leadership style, so here also high directive and high supportive is necessary. Continuously coaching is necessary for the follower, so that in the case of coaching type of style of leadership, the leader provides both directive behavior and supportive behavior to the followers. In case of supportive type of leadership, so supportive type of leadership, then they required low directive and high supportive is essential in case of supportive type of leadership. So how the things go on here is the leader and the follower share a decision making process. Both together sit and make a decision making with the main role of the leader here is facilitating and communicating to the higher ladder and lower ladder. So here he has to direct less and support more. In case of supportive type of leadership, both leader and follower sit together and make a decision. So in case of delegating type of leadership, he will delegate all the responsibility or power to the followers, so that required direction and supportive is low in case of delegative type of leadership here. So low directive, low supportive will be given in case of directive type of leadership style of situational. So these are the different styles of leadership in case of situational leadership style. So here we will encounter different styles of leadership, different famous leadership theories in case of situational theories. So we have Hersey and Blanchard's situational leadership theory, and we have Fieldler contingency model of leadership, and we have Daniel Goleman model of situational leadership, and we have path goal theory of leadership, and we have normative decision theory. So here widely used the situational leadership theories are Hersey and Blanchard and Fieldler, Daniel Goleman. Path goal theory is a very much used. In this lecture I will explain path goal theory of leadership. In my further lecture I will explain other three types of leadership in case of situational leadership. So let us focus on path goal leadership theory of leadership. So what is that path goal? We have to define what is path and what is goal here. Based on path and goal, they have made Robert House made a separate theory called path goal theory of leadership. We know that what is that path? Path is a way, goal is a that objective. So once you show the path and make them to reach a goal, that is a path goal leadership theory. So here this is a theory proposed by Robert House. So Robert House is one of the famous author. He proposed path goal theory. So what is that? This theory suggests that motivation of employees can be enhanced by linking reward with performance. So if you higher the performance, higher the reward, lower the performance, lower the reward. We have to link employees. We can motivate employees by linking reward with performance. And it states that any effective leader have to clarify the path. Path is behavior, the way in which the follower has to work, that will ultimately lead to desired reward. That is a goal. If you clarify the path, the follower will reach the goal. That is the idea here. Path goal, that is what we called path goal. Once a leader clear the path, clarify the path, follower will reach the desired reward. That is a reward is a goal here. So let us see the different styles of leadership under path goal theory of leadership. So path goal theory is based on expectancy theory of motivation also. We know that we have a expectancy theory of motivation which is based on the expectancy theory of motivation. Here we have four types of styles in case of path goal theory of leadership. One is directive, supportive, participative, and achievement oriented. As we told you, what is path? Path is a behavior. We have to clarify the path. Path can be clarified by giving direction. So we have to give specific guidance. We have to schedule when to do, what to do, how to do, how much to do, and we have to formulate rules also, rules and regulation and standard. This is a directive type of leadership, which is a first style in path goal theory of leadership. And one more style is treat equally. Support, in the sense we have to support all the members of the group equally and maintain friendly environment. We should not make any bias with the employee by treating X employee as a good and Y employee as a bad, by giving punishment without doing anything like any commitment. As such, we have to treat everyone as equally. So one more type of leadership in case of path goal is that is participative. Here a leader will encourage to generate ideas and seek suggestion from employees. Why? For in decision making process. So this is the leader will encourage to participate follower in the decision making process. That kind of leader is termed as participative type of leadership. And last one is achievement oriented. So achievement oriented type of leaders set challenges, goals, and emphasize excellence and see continuous improvement in that challenges. So that is what achievement oriented leadership. Here task is ultimate task oriented, like autocratic type of leaders will be here in the case in this style of leadership in path goal theory of leadership. So here very importantly he gives a challenge, yeah, whether you achieve this or not. He gives a goals, he emphasizes on excellence here. Just to complete task is not a matter, they have to make it very perfect, and the continuous improvement will be sought by the leader. So this is different styles of leadership in case of path goal theory of leadership, which is a situational leadership. I hope you understood this path goal theory of situational leadership and the styles of situational leadership, and what is situational leadership in the is a essence in this lecture. So now it is a time to conclude. So situational theory of leadership is related to contingency theory. So what is that contingency theory? Therein they both view success as a result of matching leadership ability and style with the situation. In case of contingency theory, success of a leader depends upon how he matches his leadership ability with the situation. Yet wherein, as we told in contingency theory, the main focus is on matching leadership style with the situation. But here in case of situational leadership, it goes extra mile, that this theory places a specific focus on matching leadership style with the follower requirement. Here which is a mile extra, a step ahead than contingency theory. Here in the case of contingency theory, the success is based on how leader ability will be matched to the situation. But in case of situation theory of leadership, they places a specific focus on matching leadership style with the follower requirement. So this is what situational theory and path goal theory. I hope this lecture is clear. Thank you so much for watching this video.